Alright, what do I do? Alright, what do I do? I'm playing Superstar KO. That was me. That was me. Yeah. I already invited him and you. Alright. Tyler, does it not let you join? Damn. Alright, that's good. Okay. I don't know. It's just Lamar Jackson and Earl Thomas, so I don't care. I just got him. Watch my stream. I haven't played this. I haven't played this game in a long time.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the... Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashad Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Davian Williams, 31 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm going to play this game maybe.
And defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And second down.
I'm kind of driving down the field. I'm marking a run though.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Throwing is Jackson. Snead's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. Jackson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Bro,
One that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away.
Set that.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. Third down here. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Travis, you're terrible.
He's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there at 22. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you're used to making on a soggy track. In fact, a Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
I thought you were supposed to be a lead in the boom, but
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. After the interception, here's Jackson dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that will be
you can't hold on to that ball.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go. Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Bro, that's bull crap. I can't get that off.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Jackson,
oh, that's bull crap. You fumble on everything.
Picked up by the Chiefs.
Jackson!
Maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you
I was trying to get out of bounds, but no.
Grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
From the 38,
dude, my guy lagged so bad.
Complete. The tight see. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Mahomes throwing complete there to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again.
Because it was a pump fake. I hate
and all of his
when that does when they do that.
340-pound glory gets the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
Oh my God.
Red light
I
means
do not
stop.
think he's that
Looks like he had
fast.
green on that play.
Give him 32 on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson rolling to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Roberts has it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 9 there.
Bro, it sounds like there's a freaking hurricane going on as Tyler's mic.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw is Jackson. And it falls incomplete.
Bro, that was so laggy.
Intercepted.
It was so laggy.
There would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And
Bro, that's bullcrap. That's so pass interference.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
Yeah, you did.
And the
You
Chiefs
pushed
defense
me.
comes up with a stop. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won.
Bro, that's bullcrap. How is he fumbling on that?
The prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh.
Bro, the fat boy can't cover Kelsey.
From 17 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want two. Instead, they got zero.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. First half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check tight. Check tight. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Anyway, pick the edge. Come.
Now it's Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. Now Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Bro,
Mahomes picked
1 second left.
Marcus Peters.
How do I go for a
Potential
62-yard
turning point as He'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Marcus Peters. I need to at least have a score. I need to have a score.
In his career, so he has the leg for this. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard
Oh,
attempt.
I make it! Try me.
Time for a
You
break.
don't
We've hit
know.
halftime.
No.
2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
We got this.
I got that. Oh, well, yeah, but like, maybe yeah, you needed to do
The
that.
Raven
to give me
offense
any
set at the
chance.
line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you
That's pick, dude. Dude, he was out there just like, hey, I'm open, hey, I'm open.
With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have
Hey,
to
if
go
we
on the
play
road
another
to play
game,
them
I call
again in week
Chiefs.
17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone.
And this will be caught at the 30. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
What?
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Bro, I can't move my
Buy
character.
some time right. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
That gives me no hope,
All these
so
years
I have
we've
no
been watching the game, I
hope.
start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch
Bro,
the
it's
ball and
25 to
carry it.
0 and
They're extremely
4 minutes in
resentful
the
about that weather.
third
Yeah,
quarter.
I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And some room to roam now. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
What?
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Yeah.
From the 32
Okay, he's
now.
okay.
Here's first and
He
10.
just keeps hitting me.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Bro, I can't move. I couldn't move.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so
I
two
could not
remaining
move
as
at all.
they
I
burn
can't
one
even
here
move
in
the
this
play.
third quarter. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I call rematch after this, dude. I call it. And I play Chiefs.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Hey, you know what? You know what's happy but sad about this?
They stay on the ground this time.
This is how it's going to look in real life.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football
It'll probably
now.
be 10 to 10, and then
Call
we
it
score
no gain on the
overtime
run
like
there.
we
Now
did
they'll be
last
looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Two
Ravens
runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Matt Judon. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, I can't move my person!
Mahomes, it's Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 30 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And there they got him the ball, just, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone.
Bro, how do you let a lineman do that? Dude, my players are terrible.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I thought Lamar would be good, but
This
no.
is fielded a couple yards deep.
I can't move!
And all that
I
work,
couldn't-
but he stopped
I couldn't
where he
move,
ultimately
dude, my
would have
leg.
been, and He's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes with nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end.
That was for Snead.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Forced out to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45.
Bro, like, it doesn't even matter anymore.
Lamar
It's just,
Jackson's
oh
such
my
a
God.
threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Jackson steps away to it, and he's going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Anthony Hitchens coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. We're back now in KC.
I at least want to score.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Jackson dancing to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's third down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Check 52. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Bro, you cannot hold on to that. You're terrible.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
They come out with.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 91 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I can't run it out.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated, the front and the back.
Why you won't throw it?
He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Here's Jackson on third and long.
Throw it. Throw it. Throw
Being
it.
chased out left. He opted to go with the
throw
scramble.
it. My
Gets
lag
2
is
yards, and now
terrible.
it's fourth. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Let's get it.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Jackson. And this is incomplete. John Hart.
Yeah, I call rematch, though. I want to be the Chiefs because they're way overpowered. We're going. Hold on, can you invite me again? Invite me again. I'll be the Saints. No. This is just because they got double B on Michael Thomas. And they got Drew Brees.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Check. Back. Mott's 56. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field. 0-2.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brees. And he fires one, but incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A first carry now. This is Williams pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
That one good for 26 and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, Williams.
He just fell.
Chiefs touchdown.
And my game is so laggy. Like, it stops, and then everything just goes so fast.
Here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I can't move.
And all that work, but he stopped.
Bro, I could not move.
And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I can't do anything. exactly.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. That
my stomach hurts so bad. Like, dude, my stomach hurts.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender.
Like, it's cramping,
in this
kind
case,
of.
He didn't get that far away.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting. Check 53. Here we are.
Breeze now on first down.
Bro,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Flush to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. The
okay, hold on.
Kelsey.
I need to do something. All right, we're good.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. And again, it's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the team
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9.
I don't make this
to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
I'm quitting.
Now Breeze. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
That wasn't meant for you, freaking bad.
Now they face a 3rd down.
A bit too much.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Open man is Michael Thomas. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
I can't see.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there.
I couldn't see the whole thing.
To them.
The point
Bro, I can't see it.
It says attention. Good, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Of course, that doesn't happen because it's my lag.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
That's bull crap. I can't see the thing. I can't see the thing.
Doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson.